what's up guys? It's Coach Emily.
Hey, it's Coach Dwayne here at Ace of Huntsville, and we're going to go over some quick guidelines for you to do some flexion conditioning at home safely.
Now, first things first, you have to make sure that you notify an adult before you work out or stretch. And please stretch before you start working out.
And also, make sure you have a safe space to work and know your limits before trying any of these drills.
Yes, you have to be comfortable with these drills, and please do not use any furniture because it is not safe.
All right, guys, let's have some fun and start flexing
Okay,
conditioning.
so we're going to start our warm-up. First things first, we're going to start with 1 minute running in place. So, we're going to start the 1 minute timer. Set timer for 1 minute. And we're going to start right now. So with this, you want to make sure that your feet are getting up super high every single time. You don't want to start lagging and getting your feet low. That's lazy. We don't want any of that. So you got about 45 seconds left. And 30 more seconds. We're almost there. This will get your body very warm first so we can start stretching real soon. 20 seconds. And 10 seconds left. Almost done. And stop. Very good job, everyone. Now, next things next, we're going to do 30 jumping jacks. So, I'm going to count with y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Very good job, everyone. Last thing for this warm-up right here, we are going to do burpees, 15 of them. You want to make sure you are jumping up after you jump down into that plank, okay? Jump up, down into your plank, and jump back up. That's 1, and you keep going, that's 2. We're going to go to 15. That's 3, 4, 5, you got 10 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're almost done. You got 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All done. Very good job, everyone. We're going to let Coach Dwayne take a breath, and now we are going to do some static stretching. So first things first, you want to start standing up. You're going to put your arms up all the way to the sky, down to the left. You want to try to touch your toe. If you can already touch your toe, you can try to grab your leg as much as you can. You're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. $15 more seconds. Good, and arms up. You're going to reach all the way to the other side. Try to touch your toe. Try to make your head touch your knee if you can. You're going to hold this for another 30 seconds. $20 seconds left. Good, and arms up, and then you're going to reach all the way down to the middle. If you can already touch the ground right here, I want you to try to reach your hands all the way back as far as you can. Try to keep walking your fingers down. You're going to hold this for another 30 seconds as well. Keep walking your fingers down as much as you can. things next, you're gonna put your feet together, and it's just like a pike, you're just gonna reach down and try to touch your toes. If you can already touch your toes, try to put your hands face down on the ground. If you can already do that, you can take it a step further, try to walk your hands behind your legs. If you can even already do that, you can also try to grab your legs, try to hug your legs, just like a big hug. You're gonna hold this for another 30 seconds. And very good job. Next, we are going to go on the ground and do basically the same thing, but on the ground. So you're gonna sit into a straddle. Try to get your legs as far apart as you possibly can. Toes pointed, legs straight. Arms up to the sky, and you're gonna reach all the way over to the right. Try to make your head touch your knee. If you can already do this, I want you to get your back arm and reach it through, just like a bow and arrow. You're gonna hold this for about 30 seconds. Arms up to the sky, and reach all the way over to the left. Do the same thing, try to make your head touch your knee. I'm gonna hold this for 30 seconds. Twenty more seconds. Good, and arms up. And you're gonna reach all the way out to the middle. So with this, you can either just use your hands or you can try to make your chest touch the ground. But either way, you wanna be walking your hands out as far forward as you can. Try to keep your toes pointed, legs straight. Try to make your chest touch the ground. You're gonna hold this for 30 seconds. If you can't go down this far, it is okay. You can go on your elbows right here and hold yourself up a little bit if that's more comfortable. Whatever you're comfortable with, that's what I want you doing. 15 seconds left. Good. Next, you're going to put your feet together just like a pike. Point your toes, and I want you to reach over your toes. Don't try to grab your toes, okay? I want you to reach all the way over them. Stretch even past them. Try to make your chest touch your knees. Make sure your legs are straight and not bent. You want to make sure the bottom of your knees are touching the ground. You don't want them to be up because that means your legs aren't all the way straight. So you're going to stretch out as far as you can. Hold that for about 30 seconds. Make sure you are breathing the whole time as much as you can. Slow, deep breaths. Very good job, everyone. Next, we are going to do our splits. So I want you to start right here on your knees, and you're going to go up on one knee, just like this. You want your front leg to be straight. You can use whichever leg you want to right now. Your front leg straight, hands on both sides, and then I want you to slide as far as you can to splits. If you're right here, that's okay. If you're all the way down, that's okay too. Whatever you're comfortable with, just try to push yourself down as much as you can. You want to make sure that your back leg, the toes, are facing the ground. If your knees are out like this, not right. We want those toes to be facing the ground. Just like this. The top of your shoe should be on the ground. You want both toes pointed, both legs as straight as you possibly can. You're gonna hold this for about 30 seconds. So we got about 10 seconds left. go up on the other knee. Left leg up. You want to make your front leg straight, toe pointed. One hand on each side and slide. Gonna hold this for about 30 seconds. Trying to make sure both legs are straight. One hand on each side, hips facing forward, and your back foot is correct, facing the ground. We got about 15 seconds left. Good job. And we are almost done. Next, you're going to do your middle split. So you want to start standing up. Go ahead and do a straddle. And you want to go down on your elbows. Now, if you cannot go all the way down to the ground, that is perfectly all right. Go down as far as you possibly can with keeping your legs straight and in a line with your hips. That is the most important. You do not want to be all the way over here in your split, because that's not stretching as much as you possibly can. So you want to make sure your legs are in a straight line, going down as far as you can. Toes pointed, and you're squeezing your core. You're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. $20 seconds left. And very good job, everyone. From this, I want you to go into a butterfly so we can try to stretch those legs out after doing all those splits. I know you're probably a little bit tight right now, so I want you to just wiggle it out with this butterfly. You're going to do however many flaps you feel like. And from here, I want you to go onto your knees, and we're going to do our wrists. So just put your hands straight on the ground, and you're just going to rock back and forth. Try to put all of your weight on your arms. You can do this however many times you want to. Once you do this a couple times, you're going to flip your hands and just rock back and forth again. You can flip them whichever way you want to. Whichever way feels comfortable to you. You rock as many times as you want. Stretch out those wrists. You can put it around in circles. And you're going to do the same thing with your ankles. Put it around in circles, just like that. You want to make sure it's as big of a circle as you can, toe pointed. You're going to do that with each leg. After you do that a couple times, we are going to stretch out our arms. So you're going to put your right arm straight in front of you, and you're going to scoop your elbow right in front of you. So you're going to bring your arm as close to your chest as you possibly can, okay? Trying to make your elbow touch your chest. You're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. So we got about 15 seconds left. And other arm. Left arm in front, scoop, bring to your chest. 30-second hold. $20 seconds left. 10. Good, and you're going to bring your right arm in front, pat yourself on the back, and I want you to try to pull your elbow as much as you can. Try to stretch that shoulder out. You're going to hold this for as long as you feel comfortable. About 30 seconds should do. And other arm up, and pull your elbow. and bring it down. That is it for our warm-up, and now we're gonna go into our actual exercises.
All right, now we're gonna start with our cool down and finish up with that, all right? The first thing you're gonna do is a wall straddle against the wall, all right? You're gonna hold this for 30 seconds. You're gonna do a real nice straddle, point your toes on each side, reach in as far as you can. Make sure you push your hips into that wall, okay? You're gonna keep your shoulders upright and lean in with your whole upper body, all right? Okay, so holding this for now 20 more seconds. Notice how Emily's toes stay pointed the whole time. Her legs are straight. Make sure you're relaxing, make sure you're inhaling, breathing in and out. It's gonna hurt a little bit in your legs, all right? After you're done with that, the next drill you're gonna move on to is a wall straddle, a little bit an alternate, more advanced version of it, all right? So, point your toes, you're gonna let your legs fall to each side. And you can even use your hands and push down on your knees. Make sure you're pushing straight down to the ground and hold this for 30 seconds, okay? Your toes are still pointed, your legs are still straight. Make sure there's no arch in your lower back. You want your whole back and your core pushed into the ground, all right? Make sure your knees are straight the whole time. Point your toes. That's the most important part of this whole drill, all right? Okay? Remember, you can also use your legs to push down a little bit more of a stretch, all right? After you're done doing that for 30 seconds, you're gonna stand right on up and work on your wall splits. So, pick either leg, either your right leg or your left leg first, whatever one you wanna do. Emily chose to do her left leg first. Make sure your bottom foot's flat on the ground, your toes pointed up here, and you're gonna walk your hands in as close as you can. Maintain balance throughout the whole thing, all right? And you make sure you don't wanna lean to your left or right. Make sure you're pushing straight into the wall and getting a good stretch in your legs. You're gonna hold this for 20 more seconds, all right? Point your toes, straight legs. Your bottom leg, although you can't see it, is also straight. So keep that leg straight and this up leg straight too, okay?
Try to make sure both legs are completely up against the wall.
Cool. And once you're done with that, you're gonna switch to your other leg. This is Emily's right leg, all right? Make sure that toe is pointed straight on that wall. She's pushing her legs into the wall. Evenly with both legs. Her bottom foot is still flat, leg is straight as well. Remember, you walk your hands in to your body, into the wall, maintaining balance throughout the whole 30 seconds. So she's gonna keep holding. Leg is still straight, toe pointed. When it gets a little hard, you're gonna wanna lean to one side. Don't do that. You wanna make sure you keep that core tight and push in. All right, one more second and you're done. After this, breathe for a second, get water, whatever you wanna do, real quickly. And then you're gonna go down into the ground and you're gonna do your pike. Make sure your legs are straight, reach as far as you can. With your toes, you're gonna hold this for 30 seconds, all right? Her legs are straight, her toes are pointed. And make sure, if you want to, you can reach past your toes to get more of a stretch in your hamstring. This is a hamstring stretch, all right? Notice how her back is laying flat against her legs. Right here, you don't wanna arch your back and like do something weird with your shoulders, all right? Reach far as forward as you can. We're gonna hold this for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, Emily. The next drill you're gonna do is your butterfly. You're gonna grab your ankles, put them in as close as you can, and you're gonna push down with your knees. You can even do a variation of this where you grab your knees on the outside and push down, all right? You're gonna hold this for 30 seconds. Make sure you keep your chest squared to the front and make sure you lift your shoulders. You don't wanna hunch over. That's cheating your hips, okay? Holding this for 20 more seconds.
Keep trying to pull in your feet as close to you as you possibly can while pushing your knees to the ground as hard as you can.
You'll feel it right here in your hips, all right? Make sure you breathe in and out slowly. Keep your core tight. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, Emily. Then after that, you can do any of those variations of stretches and conditioning drills that we did earlier. So you can stretch your arms out this way, right, left, behind your head. Even go back to your splits, whatever you think that you need to work on, all right? Good job.
Thank you all for watching our flex and conditioning video. I hope you had a lot of fun and I hope you are staying at home, stretched, and working out as much as you can so that way when you come back, you're all ready to go. Thank you, Coach Dwayne, for helping me out with this video. Anything to say?
Just remember that you can go through this video multiple times and condition your body, all right? Good job, y'all. Hope y'all having fun.